Hey guys, how's it going? Meteorologist Danielle Grant here in the 9 News Weather Center, the remote 9 News Weather Center in my basement. Hey, I hope you're having a great day. A little bit more sunshine out there, although I know we started off the morning with quite the fog here in the metro area, but some sunshine already trying to poke through. Up in the high country, they have been looking at the gray skies and still a little bit of light snowfall. This will continue throughout the afternoon ahead of a stronger storm system that rolls into the mountains, the northern and central mountains late tonight, and then continues throughout much of the day tomorrow and through early Saturday morning. Again, this is our live camera. Out there at the Loveland ski area, you can see some of those snowflakes still sticking to the camera. And of course, we are going to be looking at some pretty impressive snowfall totals as we get a little bit closer into that. That storm system will be potentially rolling in really within the next couple of hours or so. As we look at, let's hit the play button, would you? Cool. There we are, the top of the Loveland ski area. We're once again having a few little technical difficulties today. We're going to, I don't know what is going on with my computer, but we're gonna fix it like so. All right. There we are. I wanted to show you the snowpack because actually this is a little bit of good news. We have been looking at these numbers. Nope, not what I wanted to show you. Here we go. This is the updated view of the snowpack, 15% below the median. So these numbers have been increasing quite a bit in the mountains, courtesy of all of these storms that have been coming our way over the past couple of days. So good news is more snow is on the way, hopefully helping to fill our basins out there. All right, this is the view around the metro area. We'll kick it off around Fort Collins, just because they still are looking at the cloudy skies across much of the area. Of course, out at the CSU campus, looks like a couple of folks walking around out there. And then around downtown Denver, still we have, all right, the clouds in the distance, but hey, I'm starting to see a little bit more blue, which is awesome. Unfortunately though, because we've had these cold temperatures, fairly light winds here at the surface, we are looking at another air quality alert. This was in place yesterday. You probably noticed just how brown it was toward the metro area. If you're looking off in the distance, we have a lot of particulates out there. We don't have much wind here in the metro area to help kind of swish it all around and get it out. So once again, if you have any respiratory issues, probably want to limit your time outdoors. The temperature gradient across the urban corridor, pretty impressive. We're still in the teens around Greeley, the South Platte River Valley, low 20s downtown, and then you travel just 30 minutes to the south toward Castle Rock. Numbers right now in the 40s, this inversion going, keeping that cooler air trapped at the surface. You travel up in elevation and you'll find 40s and low 50s up in the mountains and through the foothills. This is our wind gust forecast right now. You can see around Loveland Pass, Berthoud Pass, 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts still coming through. And then as we look across the country, my gosh, it makes looking like Colorado is just fine, because while we're at 19, it could be a lot worse. Bismarck as well as Fargo, 8 below, 1 below out in Minneapolis, and then of course Montana, the worst of it at 11 below. Mostly cloudy skies today, although a little bit of blue, so we'll take it. Temperatures should peak right around that freezing mark here in the Denver metro area, with teens across the northeastern plains, and then in and around Nebraska even colder, where that cool pool of air is just sitting and really hasn't been able to move all that much. Right now on HD Doppler 9, you can still see some of this light snow beginning to push back into the northern mountains and central mountains around I-70. The cloud deck still in place for most of eastern Colorado, and across the country we have a lot going on. Out to the west, here is that next storm system that's pushing through. Already some light snowfall building in Washington, Oregon, Northern California, and then a system rolling up from the Gulf, producing some steady scattered rain showers around New Orleans all the way up toward Atlanta as they're looking at that rain coming down. Tonight it's cold here in Denver. How about 2? I know, still once again that patchy fog will be with us. Can't rule out seeing a few flurries out there, but early tomorrow morning it is biting. These are pretty much going to be the temperatures that you wake up to. If you live along the northeastern plains into Nebraska, we're going sub-zero tonight, single digits for the metro area, and not quite as cold up in the mountains. But you can see by about 10 o'clock or so tonight, overnight. That snowfall increasing around the Continental Divide, and then it stretches all the way south by tomorrow morning. This is about 8 o'clock. Mostly cloudy skies here for eastern Colorado, and that snow just continues to come down throughout the majority of the day. I know we were looking at President's Day weekend, Valentine's this weekend, so if you are traveling up I-70 trying to find that getaway, just keep in mind the snow is going to be off and on. We'll have gusty winds, so blowing and drifting snow certainly will be a problem across those higher mountain passes getting up to Colorado's beautiful mountains. The winter weather advisory is going across the Rocky Mountain National Park for about 6 to 12 inches through early Saturday morning. 5 to 10 stretching around the flat tops up towards Steamboat Springs. Rabbit Ears Pass, however, getting into Steamboat easily 10 to 18 inches with wind gusts upwards of 35-40 miles per hour. Tomorrow, once again, another cold and cloudy day. We'll have a few flurries here in the metro area, but look at that daytime high, just 19. With single digits around Sterling and Yuma, 30s up in the mountains. So yes, if I guess you're trying to find the heat, Bailey, Pine Junction in the low 40s, the place you want to be. 17 in Fort Collins as well as Brighton. More teens really as we look ahead toward the next couple of days. This cooler air just continues to pool further to the south. This takes us through Saturday, daytime highs into the teens, and then overnight into Sunday morning. That's when we'll have the coldest readings. We go sub-zero overnight. And look at this, this is 2 p.m. on Sunday, Valentine's Day. 0, a goose egg here in Denver. So wow, this is not the 7-day forecast that I wanted to show you. Gosh, don't you wish that were true, right? 65, that looks like a dream, but we're going back to reality, folks. Here is what I'm talking about. Tomorrow in the teens, Saturday in the teens, and then it's Saturday night into Sunday. We go sub-zero with just a high of 7 degrees on Valentine's Day. Some clearing on Monday, President's Day. We'll be back into the 30s by the middle of next week, but still another storm on the way on Tuesday and Wednesday that will bring us a few flurries. I haven't looked at Facebook yet, but I'm sure a lot of questions about how much snow will we get as we look ahead toward the weekend. And once again, right now, let me pull this up. This is, again, just one computer model that we look at, but right now, things looking a little bit more impressive here for the Denver area than where we were at yesterday. I think the heaviest snow will come late Saturday night into Sunday morning, so keep that in mind. Right now, this model showcasing about 4 inches here for the city. Overall, about 3 to 6 for much of the metro area, and then up into the foothills, we're looking really good. Winter Park, up toward Allens Park, Eldora, all looking at about 10 inches or more. So nice to have a little bit of snow. You know, if we have to deal with this brutal cold, might as well give us a little bit of moisture, right? All right, I'm hopping on Facebook. Feel free to, you know, shoot me a message if you have any questions. Hey, Kim. Kurt, thanks for joining. Seth, hello, hello. Elizabeth, nice to have you on. Linda, too. Megan from Fort Morgan, hello. I know it's cold out there. Josh, wondering 90 degrees tomorrow. You will have to go way south, my friend, if you are looking for 90 degrees. I don't even think Phoenix maybe will be at 80 tomorrow, so that probably is as close as you can get. Patty wondering about Cripple Creek this morning. There shouldn't be too much snow this morning or even tomorrow morning, really, for that matter. The heaviest snow here around the metro area is going to be Saturday night into Sunday morning. Victoria, hello from Surprise, Arizona. Tell us how warm it is. Make us really jealous. Dan, saying hi from Greeley. Kurt saying glad everything worked today. We're still having technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but I know you guys can all relate, so I appreciate it. Hi, Susan. Kim, hello to Walter. Walter is my dog. He has been barking like a crazy man. I guess I probably should take him on a walk, even though it is so cold outside. Is Greeley going to get a lot of snow? Dan, here you go. Greeley looking at about 4 inches. Again, this is just one computer model that I have, but right now things are boding fairly well. Of course, we'll be monitoring the system as it gets closer, but really, I think the biggest headline, oh man, I showed you the wrong one again. I'm sorry. The biggest headline as we head toward the weekend will be the cold, and just how serious this is for our friends across the Eastern Plains, ranchers, livestock managers. You just got to take care of your pets here too in town. With these overnight lows dropping sub-zero, you just want to bring them inside, right? You got to have something to keep you warm. So be sure to take care of your pets. We need this. Okay. Okay, Dee Dee saying you don't like watching the news, but you love watching the weather. All right, we appreciate it, and maybe that's why these Facebook forecasts are so awesome. You get the best of what you want, right? Let's see here. More cold and snow for Solomas. I don't know if I am saying your name right, but I got it for you. You can see in that extended forecast. Okay, so Patty is wondering the Saturday and Sunday forecast for Cripple Creek. Okay, let me look. Now, obviously cold. We're gonna have snow pretty much both days. I'd say, again, the best shot down there is gonna be Saturday night into Sunday morning. So if you're traveling, I'd say earlier on Saturday would be better, and then later on Sunday night. But Saturday's temperatures possibly a little warmer than here in Denver in the 20s, but Sunday it looks real cold. Like everyone east of the Continental Divide will be sitting, or around the metro area should be sitting in the single digits. So, ouch. What else? Let's see, west side of Douglas County, we are higher. Are we going to see the extreme cold? Yes, Dan, I'm anticipating that most areas will. Once we have this sharp cold front that rolls in Saturday night into Sunday, I think everyone is going to be impacted by the bitter cold, unfortunately. But I mean, this is also fairly typical as we are in winter here in Colorado. So while it's not fun by any means, it is fairly normal to see this happen and see sub-zero readings as we look ahead toward the winter season. Yes, excited to get some winter weather, absolutely. This is great. Tyler wondering about Colorado's snowpack. This is fantastic. We really need these storms to be coming in every several days up in the mountains. While the past couple of days we've seen, or I should say last week, we were looking at really high avalanche danger just because we hadn't seen any consistent storms rolling in. Plus you get those fierce winds up there, and it just loads an already extremely weak snowpack. So luckily this snow, if we can continue to get it, it should really help bolster those numbers in our basins. So that will be awesome. Oh, okay. Let me see. Kevin wondering about Longmont. Yes, you guys potentially will get a couple of inches of snow Saturday night into Sunday. Until then, it's just looking like flurries. So really the biggest storm for the metro area will be Saturday night into Sunday morning. Melinda wondering about the I-25 Southern Corridor, traveling south toward Pueblo on Saturday. Well, it looks like we're gonna have some snow even further to the south. So again, keep that in mind. If you leave early Saturday, I think you'll have a better shot at making it down there with minimal delays, minimal problems, as the heaviest snow really won't arrive until later on Saturday night. So hope that helps. Chris, you are doing snow removal. Plan a dinner with your sweetheart. Okay, yeah, does anyone have any good Valentine's Day plans this weekend? I mean, I'm working, I'm staying inside. Those temperatures are way too cold. Chris, again, if you're doing snow removal, I'd say you should be okay in the metro area. You should be okay Saturday night. If anything, it would be early Sunday morning probably that you're out there. Oh man. Yeah, Charlie wondering about the snowpack. I just showed that. I should probably just bring my computer over here. Oh, come on. just so you guys who maybe hopped on a little later. This is a look at snowpack. So we're just 15% below of the average, which is nice to see because really we were kind of in that 70th percentile for so long. And still we're looking at extreme drought conditions across the majority of the state too. I mean, the entire state is in a drought. So this is all helping. The snowpack is looking decent. I would love to see all of our basins higher than 100%, but I think February is going to help them out. I mean, the resorts are consistently looking at nice snow coming through, so good news. Let's see. Ashton has to deliver pizza in Barker on Sunday. Hope people tip well. Yes, absolutely. If you are having to be out there in the snow and deliver and snowplow and be a delivery driver, absolutely. I commend all of you guys for being out there. Let's see. Okay. Stephanie is wondering about Westcliff. Let me look at that really quick. Wondering about the snow. I would say looking at probably a little less, like 1 to 3 inches toward your area, and temperatures looking ahead toward the weekend, not bad on Saturday. It's really going to be that Arctic blast that rolls in late Saturday night into Sunday. And again, most people in eastern Colorado are going to have to deal with sub-zero overnight lows and single-digit highs on Sunday. So sorry, I know, I wish I had some slightly better news as far as the temperatures, but in true Colorado fashion, right, it doesn't last long, which is awesome because next week rolls around and it's looking a little bit more normal with highs in the 30s. Still below average, but better, right? Okay. I think we're about good. James, make it snow, Danielle. Hey, I'm trying. I want some snowfall around here. It makes my job more fun. Heather wants the blizzard like 2003. Yes, we absolutely need a lot of snow. I could do without the wind part of a blizzard because that makes it miserable. But hey. All right, James wondering, yes, it's still cold. You want the sunny days? Well, Monday probably will be your day if you're looking for a little bit more sunshine once these crazy cold temperatures kind of scoot out of the way. Looking at, who was asking me, sorry, Butch is wondering about Idaho Springs area, looking ahead toward the weekend. You guys are gonna have a good shot at seeing some nice snowfall, you know, a couple of inches or so tonight, and then continuing tomorrow, Saturday into Sunday. Again, it's going to be that late night Saturday into Sunday that you see the majority of the accumulation. Again, Saturday's highs, not bad, low 30s for you guys, but then you'll be at about 10 or so on Sunday. Ouch. Kevin's saying the mountains can get the snow and they can keep it. You don't want the colder snow here in Denver, but it's winter, right? Come on. Okay, guys. Well, I think that about wraps things up for me in our 12:30 Facebook forecast. But if you have any more questions, you can find me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, my handle right there at the WX Woman. We will see you back here, same time, same place. Have a great day.